everybody, welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Barstool Game. I'm your host, the enlightened, excited at that retro code Eddie B. Joining me is the Celeste Roberts herself, Mrs. Celeste Roberts.
Hey, I hope you guys had a wonderful turkey day.
Yes, it is the insightful indie master himself, Mr. Dan Murphy.
Hey everybody, happy to be back after Thanksgiving.
Yes, and everybody, he has made his return, and I'm so happy to have him. He is the one, the only, and I just love this man with all my heart. My best friend. Gotta give him a big yes! Boss man himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig.
It's quite an intro. It's like
Corey is so anticlimactic after and pumping him up.
No, it's like that scene in Billy Madison, the showdown at the end where he's like reading and like he gives like the puppy who lost his way and everybody's listening and the announcer guy's like tells him really how bad it was and he's like, simple wrong would have been fine.
I saw that for the first time a week or so ago.
Oh, nice.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you've made it this far in life without seeing that movie.
Well, we'll have a talk about movies I have not seen, and it'll last longer than this podcast.
I mean, fair. If we were both on there, that episode would never end.
Oh, well, yeah, basically, and I'm not a fan of Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Recap, everybody.
I've never seen a Star Wars movie except the one with Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah, I've seen like one movie and I fell asleep during it in the theater. I have nothing against it. It's just not my thing. You can like it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
No one's judging you here.
Well, I'm just waiting for someone to dox me.
Don't let Josh Finney hear you, but I'm not judging you.
Oh.
I am enjoying The Mandalorian though on Disney Plus. I will have to say. I'm not a big Star Wars fan either, but I'm enjoying that show immensely. My kid likes it too. She thinks Baby Yoda is cute. She always points at Baby Yoda. She always points at Baby Yoda. She's like, "Oh, baby cute." I'm like, "Yeah."
Aww.
Baby cute.
Except spoilers, I guess, for the latest episode. You find out the thing's real name, and it's like, oh, you kind of ruined it, guys. Ruined it.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't remember what it is. It's very unmemorable, so.
Well, right, we're going to jump into some quick housekeeping. This is episode 223 of the Nintendo Pow Block podcast. Each and every week, we come together to talk about games and everything we love about them with our friends. You can join us live on Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/BarstoolGames Live and be a part of our conversation. But if you can't join us live, no big deal. You can head over to youtube.com/BarstoolGames and BarstoolGames.com to watch the show or listen on your podcast service of choice. We merge to subscribe, follow, rate, and review wherever you consume us. It helps us out with discoverability. And check out our family of shows wherever you listen to your podcast. So everybody, it's that time again. We have been off for a week. A lot has happened, but a lot of eating has also happened. So of course, everybody, it is time for a Snack-tendo. And boss, since you've been away for a while, what has been on your Snack-tendo?
He hasn't eaten since the last episode.
Yeah. And somehow I've gained weight. I mean, nothing like interesting, really. I mean, Thanksgiving happened, I guess, so there's that. We just went over to my mom's for breakfast and had a bunch of breakfast food. It was very good. Very good. Breakfast quiche, some buttermilk waffles, some sausage, some hash browns. I also ate a banana. You had to balance out all that garbage with something.
Yeah, I love bananas. I could eat half of a banana stack, or I'm like the Yiga clan. Like I'll see a banana and be like, ooh, 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 and just gotta eat bananas. I love them.
You would.
I know.
I enjoy bananas too. I eat like 2 or 3 bananas a day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I really don't eat lunch at work. Like I'll eat breakfast before I go to work, and then I'll go to work and like I'll take a break. But I haven't really eaten lunch at work lately. It's just like I don't know. I go to lunch at 11 and I'm just like, I'm not hungry at 11 o'clock. And I leave at 3:30, so it's like, why? You know? And then I'll just come home and eat dinner and whatever. But yeah, I'll eat like 2 or 3 bananas during the day at work. It's a good mobile food. It's got a built-in handle, you know? It's got a case. It's good mobile food.
I'd worry about my coworkers if I didn't eat lunch.
Yeah, well,
be hangry.
I'm one of those. I'm so bad. Or I just have like a meltdown where I can't speak.
I mean, I only work with one other person, so it's fine. She can handle it. It's fine.
Okay, you guys got it. Okay, if you like oatmeal, mash a banana in your oatmeal and add some chocolate chips.
All right.
Oh, speaking of chocolate, my nephew's school is closing because of COVID crap again. So they have they get all these like free lunches and stuff, but they had a overstock of chocolate milk, and there's like 30 cartons of chocolate milk sitting in my fridge right now. I'm so excited.
So you got the good.
Yeah, I did.
Is it the small?
Yeah, it's like the little pint-sized whatever, the ones with the paper that doesn't open.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So when y'all went to school, your milk was in the cartons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ours was in a bag.
What?
No.
What kind of 1930s icebox school were you going to? Did you have to practice duck and cover too? Jeez.
We had little bags of milk.
Yeah, ours. We had 2 sizes, so we had like they're kind of almost like a rectangular shape, and then the chocolate milk ones was like a short ones, like in a square, in a sense. But they both were carton where you just open the middle part and then pull it out to drink it. That's what we had.
Yum. Oh, do you guys like strawberry milk?
I drink it at work for quick, like the quick ones. It's really good.
It's not my first choice.
I used to love it when I was a kid, but then I had it sour, and I've never been able to take a sip of it again.
We got some yummy strawberry by Fairlife.
Oh yeah, the little yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my workers said that he loves it. So when I get to work tomorrow, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna drink it. I've been drinking a lot of Monster, and I'm just like, no, I gotta stop this. So that's what's been in your Nintendo?
Well, Ed, I thought of you because we found a new to us Kit Kat flavor.
Hold on. Is it mocha and chocolate? Yes. Okay.
That's it.
Because that was on my Nintendo today too. I just seen it yesterday.
I just had it yesterday too.
Yeah, because I was just like, what is this? Because it's the Kit Kat Duo. It's one of their ones, and I love it.
Oh my goodness! If y'all like coffee and chocolate. And if you have a soul, you will like it.
I was passing by because we got it on sale for like 79 cents at our store. So I had to buy 2 of them. And I let one of my workers have another one so she could try it with me. And we both like it. It's a hit.
Oh, so good. But that's then let's see. I don't know. What else did I eat?
Molasses cookies.
I did make some molasses cookies. They're
Those
very
look
easy
phenomenal.
to make. They kind of taste like gingerbread snaps, but softer. I had them a week or 2 ago, and then we made our own little Thanksgiving spread. And I think I mentioned this somewhere. We seasoned or glazed our ham with a Coke mixture. You take Coke, molasses, brown sugar. Oh God, pineapple, like crushed pineapple, and you mix it all together and on the stove, and you let it thicken, and then you pour it over the ham and bake it.
I know you mentioned it, but I was wondering how it tastes and everything.
Oh, it's good. Come on over when we don't have a virus running around, and I will fix some for you.
Yes. So, Lauren, if you are seeing this, please try out the mocha and chocolate Kit Kat.
please do.
Yes. Dan, what has been on your snack Nintendo?
I was excited for this one because I had enchiladas with Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, Ariel made some homemade New Mexico enchiladas, which are slightly different than enchiladas that you'd think of. So it's like you kind of fry all the tortillas. It's almost like a lasagna, and they use green chilies from New Mexico. You can only get them there, and tons of cheese. It was my favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Yes. I was waiting for the pictures.
I'll send it to you right now, Ed.
Yes. Because I know you mentioned, like I said, I know you mentioned it, and I was just like, Dan's supposed to have his enchiladas. And I was just like, I know he's just in heaven right now. Like he can't even he was just like, I can't even be online. I got football. I got my food. I'm good to go.
Dan, I'm so jealous. I think I'm gonna date your girlfriend.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
I don't know either. I just want her to make these enchiladas for me, and then I'll give her back to you.
Sounds good.
I mean, technically, you don't really have to date to get enchiladas from somebody. You could just be their friend and be like, "Hey, friend."
Hey, acquaintance.
Yeah.
Well, so that's already know I'm trying to marry her grandmama or kidnap her. So,
well, those are two extremes.
Yeah, this is like that's.
Scenario.
Here's one end of the spectrum. Here's the other. It's like, how do you get from here to? What's happened in the last month, Ed? I leave you in charge. I leave for a month. I'm back. I'm concerned.
He's plotting to kidnap my grandma, that's all. Yeah. He's been talking about that for 6 months.
It's been going on for a while.
Right. Yeah, just waiting.
But
and that cheesecake, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That was good, too. That was real good.
Made me angry because I was not eating it.
Yeah. That's probably what I'll do after this. I'll have some of that cheesecake.
Thanks.
I know LaRonda's probably just like, Dan, you son of a... If it wasn't for this fitness. Well, for me, I have had Snickers new fudge brownies. Snicker bar, it just came out also with the Kit Kat Duo. They just released it. Pretty good. It's not that bad. They got it in the small square ones, like the creamy kind. They have that, so it's not an actual full bar of it. But it's really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. Like I said, I have some monsters. I didn't have my Hawaiian bread and forgot the sweet potatoes and yams for Thanksgiving. But everything else I ate, and I caught the itis, and I blacked out. And literally, because I had been playing Spider-Man, I had played Foregone. I was playing a whole bunch of stuff, and I ate that food, had like 4 cups of eggnog, and disappeared into darkness. So
4 cups of eggnog. Wow.
Oh man, yeah. I think it's Southern Hospitality or something like that. Southern Comfort.
Oh, Southern Comfort, yeah.
Yeah. I've never had their eggnog, and it was smooth. I think I prefer theirs now over Dean's eggnog. And no, I didn't have no liquor with it. I just had the regular eggnog. Man, and that it was so smooth and so good. I was just like, I need to buy some of this. Just keep it in the fridge. But everybody, that has been our snack Tendo. Yes.
I do have one more thing for that. Sorry,
go ahead,
Sorry, I know we need to move on.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
I had for dinner on Thanksgiving. We had a authentic Italian stromboli.
You told me that.
Nice.
Mom makes that.
Yeah, but my mom didn't make it. They bought it for us from somewhere. My parents bought it. There's a place by my parents' house called Carlos, and they bought it, put it in the freezer, and they just gave it to us. And they're like, "Here's your dinner." I'm like, "Nice." It was a little small though, I have to say. But also, I'm a large person and could probably eat the whole thing. But
in 12 bites.
Yeah, look, man. Look, everything. I need a bigger portion. Okay, I just need a bigger portion. I'm a large human being. Can't help it.
You are a manly man.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm a tired man. But...
I told Jack, our good friend Jack Burrow, I did try the Pepperidge Farms gingerbread. Love them. And the peppermint, they had some peppermint cookies. The Milos, I think that's what it is. That one was really good, but the gingerbread ones, I'm probably gonna buy some more tomorrow at work and drink it with some milk. It was so good. My stomach is gonna be upset, but I don't care. Them gingerbread ones was just like perfect. Like they had a great snap to it. Sweetness was like just balanced. I'm like, sell these year round. Don't make this just for Christmas. I love some good gingerbread, and hopefully LeRon, I know I keep calling on him. Hopefully he sends me the Loft House cookies, and I can't wait. I'm so excited.
He's not. He's just gonna eat them all himself tomorrow on Crossroads, because he always brags about how he works out, and then every time we get on Crossroads, he's got this giant bag of snacks that he's crunching on before the show starts.
I tell him that's a boss for a staple. You're supposed to have snacks.
And then he turns around and complains that he's not losing any weight. I'm like, well, I'm just putting the pieces together here, LeRon.
LeRon is getting buff.
You got snacks.
Where he balances it out. He works out so much. I think he can eat a few calories here and there. But Ed, you could make some gingerbread cookies any time of the year if you wanted to.
Or those molasses cookies.
Yeah, there's
yes.
Speaking of cookies, my mom and her friend are doing their annual cookie bake next weekend, and they are baking hundreds of cookies.
And how many are you going to be sending me?
None of them. They're all going in my belly.
No, you're supposed to send me a bag.
We'll see. Probably all be gone.
No, you have to send me a bag.
We got them iced cookies. We got those fudge covered Oreos. That's all I eat. There's like 1,000 other types of cookies, but let's be honest, I'm extremely picky, and those are the only two that I like to eat. So,
please, boss.
Nope.
One of my friends said he wants to listen to the podcast live while we drive. While he drives, not while we drive. While he drives. I'm not driving anywhere right now.
Right. So, we're ready. We're gonna jump into our game fact events, and Dan, take it away.
I got just a really quick one that I thought was pretty funny. So Steve Wozniak, he's the co-founder of Apple. He was banned from Nintendo Power magazine. They had a section of it called High Score for their games, and he was always the high score in Tetris, and they stopped printing his name because they didn't want to print his name over and over every month. So he obliged. He ended up getting banned from the high score, and he submitted his name backwards, and then they banned him again.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
I remember hearing that story a while ago, but that's hilarious.
It's just so funny to me.
Too good. Are you guys good at that game?
I love Tetris.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Tetris, I love Tetris. Tetris is probably my favorite video game of all time. I will play Tetris on whatever you put it on. I would play it on our toaster if it was there. Although I've been playing Tetris Effect on Xbox.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it. It's too I can't see any of the pieces. There's too much going on, and the pieces are clear with just a little outline around it's just I don't know. I need to see the pieces, guys. It's hard to concentrate. Plus the Xbox D-pad is I don't know if I like it. It's not really a D-pad, it's a circle with a bunch of I don't know. It's bad. Anyways, sorry.
Is it almost like the Elite? The Xbox One Elite?
Yeah. I don't know if I like the D-pad at all.
Do you play Tetris 99?
I used to a lot, and then I came in second place 37 times and never came in first, and I quit.
I still never come in first, but I play it all the time.
I know. I've resorted back to Puyo Puyo Tetris and just the Tetris portion.
Boss, I
the
hope
new one's coming out soon.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Do I really need to spend another $40 on Tetris, which is literally the same game I've been playing?
The answer is always
yes.
I spend like $20 in Picross a month.
That's fair.
Did you get the new one? It came out.
You know what? I haven't. S5 just came out, right?
It'll be on sale in like 3 weeks. Just hold out. You have 1 through 35 that are on sale now. So I mean,
and I have like 2 versions on my phone. It's.
I want to give a shout out to my friend and coworker who is in the chat. Hey, Dusty.
Hello, friend and coworker.
Hello. Ross, I hope to go see you next year. Hopefully, pandemic is done, and we will battle it out in Tetris. I'm ready to take you down.
Oh, there's LeRon. He missed my snack trash talking.
Hello, LeRon. Welcome to the show, everybody. Well, that's cool. That it's so funny that you mentioned Apple, because with that happening, and then Nintendo putting the Super Mario Run on the Apple product, like that's so weird. With that, but everybody, we're gonna get into Femi news. Yes, and boy, what the heck happened last week?
I mean, what happened today? Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, we're going to get into what happens today because I have questions.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't looked at any Nintendo news in like probably 6 weeks.
Oh wow!
I can't keep up with our chat either. I feel so bad.
I know. Every time I check the chat, there's like 47 new messages. I'm like, well, I'm gonna read the last 5 and try to guess what they're talking about, and then if
most
I can't,
likely it's Age of Calamity.
Yeah, and then if I can't figure it out, I'm like, well, guess I'm not responding right now. I'll wait till another 47 messages come through.
Well, it seems that a certain Smash Bros. Attorney is malayed with the cease and desist from Nintendo. And a major Super Smash Bros. Tournament is canceling plans to move online amid the coronavirus pandemic. Following a legal order by Nintendo, the Big House, typically one of the year's biggest Smash competitions, announced that it is shutting down this early December event and offering refunds. The Big House is heartbroken to share we received a cease and desist from Nintendo, the organizers wrote on Twitter. We are forced to comply with the order and cancel the Big House online. Nintendo objected to the organizers using Slippy, a software tool that makes Super Smash Bros. Melee playable online. The 2001 GameCube title is a mainstay in competitive Super Smash Bros. And translating its hyper-fast-paced gameplay from as in-person tournament requires unofficial modding. And they put it up there with their Twitter, what they said. And I'm not going to read, you guys can check it out. Some people already know the story about it, but we have seen Nintendo do this before. Even when there's fan makes of games and Pokemon Uranium and stuff like that, Nintendo will put out a cease and desist order, which is their right. But Nintendo's getting a whole bunch of hate from the Smash community and other gamers. And so I want to ask you guys, when you heard this story, what did you think about it? And do you think Nintendo was in the right, or should they just had not paid attention and let this happen?
I mean,
their intellectual property.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get that, like, Smash is a very popular game, and they want Nintendo to support it, and, you know, the way that Capcom supports their fighting games, and, you know, the way that, like, EVO happens and a bunch of companies support their games to be there, and Nintendo doesn't really support EVO or fighting games in general, because, like, in their mind, Smash Brothers is a game for kids, and they want kids to enjoy it, and out of all the fighting games, I feel like Smash actually has like the most toxic environment, especially Melee, and all that stuff that happened, like 6 months ago, a year ago, with like a bunch of Melee players being like terrible people. And I just think Nintendo wants to protect their IP from the toxicity around this game, because in all fairness, it is kind of like a kid's game. So yeah.
Well, and they use illegal technology to make this happen. Just like where Nintendo's just like, hey, we got Ultimate out here and we have that online space that you guys can play it in, whether it's good or not, depending on how your internet goes. I know people have problems with it, but Ultimate is supposed to be the current Smash games that people are supposed to be leading. First of all, they were charging folks for this tournament, and Nintendo don't like that. First of all, you're not going to try to make money off of their product. But second but really, it's just like you said, Corey, protecting their IP, and I think Nintendo was in the right for this, because if anything can happen, and then players, if something goes wrong, players are going to be blaming Nintendo, even though Nintendo did none of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's CYA. It's all CYA.
So I don't know what side of the fence I stand on with this one in particular, actually. I know that Nintendo had asked the Big House to stop doing it. They kept doing it. And then that's when the cease and desist came. It wasn't like Nintendo just ran up and slapped a cease and desist on them. And I know Nintendo wants to wash their hands clean of all the stuff that went on with Smash players in that big community. And they don't, that's why you don't really see Nintendo as part of this like esports gaming scene with Smash Brothers. But the thing is, the Big House always did this tournament in person with Melee, and the mod Slippy has rollback netcode, which is what like even modern games like Mortal Kombat 11 is using. Even Mario Kart Tour is using rollback, where it's basically online is predicting the next move, and it just it comes out for really smooth fighting online against somebody. Now, given that we're in a pandemic and people can't really go and play against each other in person, I feel like this is the one time they could have just said, you know what, we'll close our eyes on it. But that's just me. So again, I'm on both sides of the fence here. I think Nintendo, I wouldn't get mad at Nintendo about this, but at the same time, it's like, come on, guys, let this one happen,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we have the chat is on fire. My friend and coworker and Laurent are in there, and Laurent is making some good points to go along with what Dan is saying, and also what Ed and Corey are saying. The game is no longer in print, and the console it belongs to is defunct, says LeBron. And there are always cover charges at tournaments. I mean, I can see both sides to it. I don't want to be their legal team.
Well, this is my thing about it. Like I said, well, if you can't do Smash, do some other Melee games or other fighting games that no one really.
That's the thing. Just play Ultimate.
Yeah, and the thing about it, I'm just like, okay, Sony PlayStation guys, PlayStation All-Stars, go and learn that game and do it. Sony's not going to care about it. Go do Killer Instinct. Nobody's really playing that for a tournament. Or some of these indie games that do the Smash kind of style games. You have other options to play other games to do this.
Well, the thing is that like Nintendo isn't even really mad about the tournaments. Like if they just used Ultimate Online, that's fine. They get pissed off when people mod their software, right? And that's what the issue is.
And if you literally go on Google and put video games cease and desist, you will see a whole bunch of other companies doing cease and desist for various games, and nobody say anything about that.
Yeah, but a lot of modders end up getting like great jobs out of this, right? Like Ed, I think you and I were having a discussion about the guy who made another Metroid 2 remake or whatever.
Yeah,
that they got absorbed into Moon Studios and got to make Ori and the Will of the Wisp, which was like a really cool story, and that came out of a cease and desist from Nintendo. Like that was a cool project, and now he has a cool job working at Moon. So.
Yeah. Sonic Mania was all modders.
That's exactly right, Dan. We had talked about that last week.
Yeah, so they took a bunch of people who modded Sonic games themselves and actually put them together and had them create a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Bethesda welcomed modding before they had their little confusion. But like you could see stuff like modding on PC, like PC games. A lot of people or companies don't really say something about it. They kind of encourage it. But if you know that Nintendo don't play around with this, don't touch their stuff. Like do not don't emulate their stuff. Don't try to do illegal copies and sales of their stuff. Like, we got stories of them suing and winning for copyright infringement and everything. So if you know Nintendo's going to come after you and don't play around, don't play with their stuff.
Yeah. Well, our Boss Rush Twitter group chat was on fire after this, and then we also started talking about how apparently what is it? You can't stream certain Nintendo games. Or have Let's Plays on YouTube. Is that what it is?
They stopped that. They stopped that like a year after the Switch came out, because that was a big deal during the Wii U. Was like, what Ed, when we were doing Pow Block for Nerds Gone Rogue, we had a lot of Nintendo stuff that got flagged, and we ended up having to take down because YouTube was going to take down our YouTube channel because of this Nintendo stuff, and most of it was like Smash and Mario Kart and like basically any Nintendo first party game. Like, we couldn't have certain things, we couldn't monetize certain things on that channel, and a lot of it ended up getting flagged, and some of it even got blocked from viewers, and so we ended up having to take a lot of it down. So I mean, that ended when the Switch came out, and they kind of saw like, oh, maybe this is kind of like the future, and it's kind of free advertising and stuff. And some games, if you have the music turned on in Nintendo games, like, they'll flag it for copyright stuff, but like, they won't make you take it down. You just can't monetize those videos, or you have to run ads on the videos, or, you know what I mean? Like, you have to do certain things for Nintendo to do that. And like, then they had that big like half step where they're like, oh, well, we'll have the Nintendo Creators Club where you have to sign up to be part of this club, and then you can put Nintendo stuff on your YouTube channel. But after YouTube takes their cut, Nintendo takes a cut, and then you take the rest, which was like the opposite of what all the other companies were doing. And it's like, well, yes, technically Nintendo did do it the right way, but it looks bad when every single other company is doing it a different way. And then when the Switch came out, they were just like, all right, screw it. We'll just do it this way and figure something else out. So,
right. Cause it's, and there was a Nintendo update, and we're going to talk about that before we get into the quiz part. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity were banning people who were playing it on Twitch because it was too early for it to be out. It wasn't available for anyone else.
Well, that's different though, right? Like,
I still think that's ridiculous. Just don't watch the dang stream if you don't want spoilers. I don't know what to.
It wasn't. Well, yeah, it was. I think the thing about it was that I think people were playing. The game was just out, and it didn't really have enough time. So maybe Twitch and Nintendo had some kind of, or it may have been Twitch or Nintendo told Twitch, hey, if anyone is streaming this game, they can't play it for, I think, 24 hours. No, you gotta kind of wait till the game is actually released.
I mean, that's a lot of Japanese companies though. Sega is like notorious for that too, with Persona and like any of the Atlas stuff, and even some of the Sonic stuff with soundtrack stuff. Like they'll hit you with those flags. You know, it's not like Nintendo is the biggest outlier because they are the biggest company that does this, but also like Sega does it, a lot of Japanese companies do it, and like you're seeing stuff now with licensed music. Like that's the big conversation right now too, is like how do we get to play games on Twitch without getting takedown notices, right? Like that's such a huge thing, and that's with like Forza. That's a big thing with Cyberpunk, is like it has if you're going to stream the game, you have to check a box that says these are the songs and the music and the licensed stuff in the game that we think will get you taken down. So if you check this box, we will take it out of the game while you stream it.
Did CD Projekt Red do that? Or?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, CD Projekt Red did that for Cyberpunk.
Okay, because I think that did that story come out today? I think
no, it came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Because I know there was something about Cyberpunk was trying to find a fix around it or a way around it.
Yeah, that was their fix. It was like, hey, here's all of our licensed music and sound effects and soundtracks and stuff. If you don't want to get taken down off Twitch, you better check this box because this is the stuff that'll get you taken down.
Yeah, because I just seen the story like today, so I didn't get to read it.
I'm just reading the chat while we're talking about this. Celeste, my blood pressure is going up.
Well, there's so many companies, and yes, it's a lot of indie companies because they would like their games promoted through streams, but Nintendo is still getting their money. They have made their dollars, and they are making
free, like,
so much more money than these
technically
streamers.
All this stuff is, like, illegal, right? But, like, the companies are looking at it as, like, it's literally free advertising, right? Like, it's free advertising. It's marketing. That's marketing budget that you don't have to account for. And it's like, you get some of these bigger streamers, even some of these smaller streamers that want to do something, right? And, like, you playing these games and you have an audience, like, okay, what if someone who's streaming the game has 100 viewers in their chat and 15% of those people decide to buy the game because they're watching this if they're on the fence? That's 15 extra copies sold, and you multiply that by like 10, 20, 30 people, like that's 10,000 copies right there that you're like, oh, cool, neat. Look at all these copies I sold.
I know that happened a lot with Mario Maker 2. A few streamers I knew were streaming that game, and people were popping in and sharing their levels, and people just ended up followed that streamer, ended up just going and buying a Mario Maker 2 so they could pop in and share their levels on it.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, Corey, like with Nintendo, like this is more Japan than America. Japan has the final say in everything. So if America would be cool with it if Japan says yes, but if Japan say no,
yeah. I mean, Nintendo is a different beast when it comes to how they're like the Japanese. Like, Sony clearly has a Western division that makes a lot of the calls that are different than the Japanese side, right? Whereas Nintendo kind of acts as one company, and yeah, Doug Bowser runs Nintendo of America, but he has to get all of his decisions approved from, Furukawa and Miyamoto and Aonuma and like whoever else is over there running the ship, So
yeah, and
Japan, I loved it. I loved living there, but it's a little there. And every culture has its thing, right? They are a little set in their ways. They're very traditional with business practices. So I'm eager to see what new generations might do.
And then if let's say your Switch Pro idea does happen and Nintendo gets into Twitch or YouTube streaming, I would prefer them to do YouTube streaming, not Twitch. And they create their own Switch system, streaming system where you could actually stream it and people could watch it. That would be interesting to see what happens if that happens in Switch Pro. I still don't think it's May, but
it's happening in the spring.
It is.
He's calling it now.
It is. I think it's going to happen in April or May.
I think it's happening in March.
I think it's happening right before E3, and then they're going to show a bunch of games that are going to take advantage of it at E3. It's my prediction.
I told Ed today if it doesn't happen in the first half, I'll eat my shoe.
He did. He also thinks, when do you think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out?
I said May.
Oh, God.
Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out in May. Oh, yeah.
If it comes out in May, I will mail you some homemade pralines.
Okay. We have this live on recording. I'm going to hold you to it.
I could mail them to you anyway, just to be nice.
I like the wager. It's better.
Yeah. Well, everybody, we're going to move on because Saga Frontier Remaster is coming to Switch in summer 21. The RPG train continues to roll, wrap into a fight, make choices, and gain more experience. And also joining that, because I don't know what Square Enix is doing, but good googly moogly, they are bringing it for 2021. The World Ends With You 2 is also coming to Switch. And yes, Saga Frontier is also coming to PS4. And I think World Ends With You is coming to PS4. Not so sure. But Square is gaining some traction. And definitely with PS5, with Final Fantasy 16 that we'll be looking forward to. Bravely Default 2. Saga Frontier Remaster. The World Ends With You. Shin Megami Tensei. Breath of the Wild 2 of that actually drops. Like, what else can they bring? Room Factory 5 is coming out. Like,
I know Octopath Traveler 2 is in production as well.
Yes. Not Shin Megami. Nocturnal is coming out.
Shin Megami Tensei 3 is coming out in for Switch as well.
Yeah, like RPG is going to be bunkers, but it's going to literally be on point. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. Please, come on, Nintendo, give me Skyward Sword, and please give me Twilight Princess, and please, I will pay $60 without no problem if Wind Waker comes. Like I told.
Do you think
Corey
they come in
a
bundle? Do you think they come in a bundle, or do you think they sell them separate?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, are those games bigger than the Mario 3D games that just came out? Yeah.
I would say so.
Here's I bet they sell Wind Waker and Twilight Princess together, and they sell Skyward Sword separately. I bet they have three. I bet they have 3 Zelda things. I bet they have an Ocarina, Majora's Mask collection. I bet they have a Wind Waker, Twilight Princess collection, and they have a Skyward Sword separate.
I want them to do like a DS collection because I've never played any of these handheld ones like Oracles or
Four Swords.
Yeah,
no,
you name anything on a handheld system aside from Link's Awakening.
Can I get the remakes of the Capcom ones? Can I get like of Oracles and what was the other one?
Ages. Seasons. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and just do them in the Link's Awakening art style, and just give me Link Between Worlds and Link to the Past together. Like I'll repay $60. Like literally,
Link's Awakening art style is only going to be in that game because I don't know if you guys beaten it, but the ending.
Yeah, but Capcom used the same graphics when they did Oracle and Ages after Link's Awakening from Game Boy, so they could use the same thing, or actually put them in the Minish Cap art style. I would.
No, I want Link's Awakening. I like the Link's Awakening art style a lot.
Oh, well, you know that the hand drawn Link for that is very similar to the Oracle Link.
I'll take that. Celeste.
If you remember, had his little sideburns.
Although there was that rumor floating around earlier this year that A Link Between Worlds was going to get a Switch port.
I will pay money for that.
That's a good game. That's a good game.
Yes. And so everybody also be ready next year. We are doing our History of Zelda 3-parter to celebrate the 35th anniversary.
Get ready for that 35-hour episode featuring Edward Varnell and a bunch of starving, sad people.
You really think it could be just 3 parts? Oh man, I feel like it.
Well, because the thing about it is that the first part would be like the side games, the second part would be the handhelds, and then the third one would be the main games, and we'll keep them under an hour and a half, and just run through some of, because it's mostly just seeing what that game was at that time and what our connection, our history with it, and what we loved about it, what we disliked about it, and go from there, because we're the CDI games probably none of us play. I can't touch any of that.
Where are those remakes at? I'll take those.
Oh, you know what? Someone actually did remake the CDI.
I know, I saw that.
Zelda.
Feel bad for that person's heart.
I love the animations. Link's like rolling his eyes. And the king is holding this goblet. Oh, man.
What a magical time for Zelda. Man.
Yeah. Surprised they didn't win Games of the Year.
I know. Jeez. Wand of Gamelon. Bring that back.
I know. And which one is... You can play as Zelda in one of them. Is that the one?
I think it's Wand of Gamelon is the Zelda one.
Yeah, it's the second one.
Well, everyone, you can play as Zelda in that one.
Or you could just play her as Sheik in Ultimate and just enjoy that. Or no, you can also play her in Hyrule Warriors if you got a Switch. The first Hyrule Warriors. I love her. I love Sheik still. So we're going to move on to close to our last final story, because we're going to talk a little bit about certain announcement and Nintendo's 11.0 update. So if you guys have your Switch, go ahead and do the update now. I'm going to break it down when we get to that. But yes, what's cool was that Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai shares his thoughts about the PlayStation 5. And I hope LeRon and the team at Crossroads covered this also, because I would love to hear their thoughts.
LeRon hates us. That's fine.
He actually has a bi-weekly Famitsu column, and it ended up got it translated for it. He thinks every part of it feels nice to touch because it's so smooth, and highly recommends the pre-installed game Astro Playroom, noting how it acts like a PlayStation archive. He's also happy about how he could play his existing PS4 library on Sony's new system, and ended up upgrading his copy of Watch Dogs Legions, stating how the graphics looks better. Sakurai is not quite as impressed with the size of the system's internal storage, though, compared to the PS4, and mentioned how he hopes stock storages will be resolved soon, so more people can experience the system. And if anyone has watched Sakurai stream Smash, you will see all the consoles that he has. So he does play Xbox, he does play Sony. He loves his fighting games and other games for that and everything. So to hear him, be positive about PlayStation 5 is very, very good. And I like that Nintendo allows their employees to be like, yeah, you can play other games and other consoles and stuff. That's how we kind of got Breath of the Wild and everything, and some other games. So to hear this from Sakurai is very, very good, very positive. And I just think that's cool that he Sakurai playing Watch Dogs Legions, like an open world game. That's so weird. And probably because there's not a fighting game that's out, that's brand new or anything. But I think that's very awesome. What are your guys' thoughts?
Well, if we put out a new Smash character, we would have a fighting game to play.
I just like that he describes that he likes how it feels smooth. That's just so random.
Do you remember I think it was the Min Min announcement where I think that was the first one where he did from his home, and he had that awesome setup in his living room. I was like, that guy is a gamer. Like, he absolutely loves playing games, so that's not surprising to me at all.
Yeah.
So we're gonna getting close to the end of this portion, but Doom Eternal surprisingly has been announced for Nintendo Switch to be released on December 8th. And just to remind everybody, it would not have a physical copy. It would actually have just be digital. Nintendo Life also did a cover story or like a feature story with some of the developers at Panic Button about this game. And I sent Corey a question, and I kind of put this in the chat also, that do you guys think that for the other systems, Doom Eternal wasn't ready until December, and they ended up getting that game ready? Because it feels like after the game came out, that's when they jumped back into working on the Nintendo version.
Well, I feel like it was supposed to come out in November of last year, and then they pushed it to March.
Yeah,
I feel like I was reading a little bit of the interview, and the Tech 7 engine is built for the Series X and PlayStation 5 and next-gen graphics cards. And, it's like, yeah, okay, Doom runs great on the One and the PS4 and the whatever. I don't know. LeRon, help me out in the chat. I don't know what you PC nerds are playing on, but it's like getting that game the first game to run on Switch was something of a miracle, right? And then Wolfenstein 2 and Youngblood were two other games that nobody could believe were even running on Switch, let alone playing well. And I think Doom had that big standalone thing come out. I feel like that was their priority. And then after they were done with that, they started funneling everything into this Switch port. And I think that's why it's coming out so late, is because they know a majority of their sales, right, are coming on the other consoles and PC, right? They want those high frame rates. They want those amazing graphics. They want all the guts and blood and textures and whatever else you want, right? And the Switch version is going to be the game where people just want to play it on the go, right? Like they've probably a lot of these people are probably going to double dip. I don't know a lot of people who are just going to buy this on Switch and this is going to be their main version, right? If you have Xbox, if you have Game Pass, it's on Game Pass, right? If you have a PC, it's been on sale 1,000 times since it came out, right? It's just like, I feel like the Switch version it's more of like a showpiece of what Panic Button can do by porting games down to the console. Then we're going to sell like 3 million copies of this, right? I think Doom Eternal will do well on Switch. I don't think it's going to do gangbusters. I bet it sells less than the first game did on Switch.
It's a weird time too because all the other platforms are selling it at like a super discount price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when Animal Crossing, like I said, trampled it, and then even though I'm happy that they got a release date, Cyberpunk is going to kill it. If people who haven't brought it, so it's just like it's bad luck that this game is being released. But I know a lot of people who are playing it on Game Pass thoroughly enjoyed this. Some people, when they did play when it come out, they just feel like, oh, it's good, but it's just more Doom. I know. Oh, go ahead, Corey.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, like, I feel like the people who played Doom Eternal already played Doom Eternal. It's the Wii U third party problem again. I feel like as much as I'm glad people are supporting the Switch with third party games, like it's late. It's too late. Ubisoft at least is releasing Immortals at the same time as the other consoles, which I actually think I'll probably get it on Switch because it's so much like Breath of the Wild that I'll just be able to play it and sit on my couch and play it or whatever. But like, I feel like some of these other companies, it's too late, unless it's like a 360 or PS3 or early, Xbox One, PS4 generation game that they're porting down because, we can put this game on Switch and maybe squeeze a couple more dollars out of. Doom Eternal is a new game. Like, people who wanted that game already bought it. I feel like that it's going to suffer because of that, Like, who was waiting for the Switch version of Doom Eternal?
I think people when Bethesda had that conference and said that it was coming for all platforms, I think people were prepared to get this game physically, just like they did when the 2016 Doom came out for Switch.
Yeah, but even Doom when it came out for Switch and Wolfenstein when it came out for Switch, you still had to download like half of the game. Like you could not play that game without connecting to the internet because you had to download the rest of the game.
Yeah, but I think it was just like people were willing to support it. I think that was the fact that they was willing to show that, hey, we can't wait to play this game and show our support from a Nintendo side. And I think with the delays, it looked like from that E3 trailer, we got a good idea what they're going for, but it still felt like the game wasn't ready.
Don't get me wrong.
It might have been because of it might have been the new engine.
They showed gameplay of it in the Nintendo Life article. It looks great. Like it says running on Switch. Like I think it looks great, right? Like I think it looks awesome on Switch. But like, I don't know. I just feel like with Pikmin and Zelda and Immortals getting great reviews, like I feel like Doom is going to get it. Doom's getting left behind for multiple reasons, and people are going to wait for either a discount or they're just going to wait on this if they haven't played it already. I feel bad.
That's why they didn't do a physical one, because they are going to constantly discount it.
Yeah.
For all the reasons you guys said, like, most people own a Switch as a secondary system. So if they wanted Doom, they were getting it on another system.
Yeah. And like, I do play a lot of third-party games on Switch because it fits the way I play games in my lifestyle, and like I can't always play on the TV, right? But now with like remote play on the Series X and just some of Game Pass and all these other ways to play games mobilely, right? Like it's made me change the way that I play certain games, and like I think The Witcher fits on the Switch for me personally. I would rather play something like Doom on the Xbox. Even though I played Doom 2016 and Wolfenstein 2 on Switch, granted, Pow Block was like the main show and the only show for a while that we were doing, and I wanted to make sure we had that covered. But like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's certain games that you just have to say, we just got to let this one go. I really thought this game was getting canceled because it took so long. I really did.
When the delays happened and like just reading that article and stuff, that's why I'm just like, something tells me that this game wasn't done until like the last 3 or 4 months. Like the way that Panic Button was putting it, because it just felt like they were still developing the game.
Mm-hmm.
So even by the time it would have been a release, I think probably like maybe the multiplayer or some stuff, they may have the single player campaign ready for it, but they probably didn't have like bugs and polish and stuff. That part of stuff probably wasn't ready.
Also,
they're doing this.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting you.
No,
I'm sorry. I was like, also, I'm sure this game was probably supposed to be out sometime during the summer, and COVID messed everybody up and switched priorities for Bethesda and Panic Button, because Panic Button was doing a bunch of other projects. Like they did the whole Forza Horizon 4 port for Series X. Panic Button did a lot of Series X upgrades for certain games, and it shows, man. Forza Horizon, by the way, Series X, it's a good looking game.
It looks good on Xbox One.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on Doom. I have a lot of positive thoughts on Doom on Switch, and I have a lot of concerns about this port also.
I was just gonna say, like, I think shooters are kind of tough, like first-person shooters as well, because if you're playing it in handheld mode, you can't see the whole map. Like, I feel like a shooter or a first-person shooter is like equipped for a bigger TV, so you can see the map and like scout the areas and stuff. I think that would be too difficult on Switch.
Yeah. Plus, if you're playing on like a PC, you're probably gonna have those field of view sliders on, and be able to see more of the area. You know, it's just like you said. I feel like handheld mode, especially for these games, are not ideal. You know, I feel like the people that are going to buy Doom Eternal on Switch are going to buy it out of pure curiosity, or a lot of their sales are going to be, oh, I got my fill of Switch on PC or on Xbox, and I kind of want to play this mobilely because maybe I travel a lot, or maybe I just, you know, want to check it out. I feel like a lot of this game is going to be a double dip sale.
And I think it's going to be mostly for the campaign and not so much the multiplayer, because
the multiplayer I don't think is even coming to Switch.
Yeah, it is. They say everything is included. Yep. Panic Button say everything that was in the Xbox version or the console version.
Are the players included in that multiplayer? Because they sure aren't on Xbox. Let me tell you.
Oh,
that multiplayer.
And it's going to be tough with Switch Online. I feel like they always have issues with Switch Online when games first come out. Remember how bad Smash was when it first came out?
Yeah, Smash was terrible. I will say, Doom 2016's multiplayer worked really well on Switch. I actually played a lot of it. It felt a lot like Halo, honestly. It was actually pretty decent what I played.
And I think with Doom Eternal, when it came out, I didn't hear a lot of people play the multiplayer. I think everybody was just going back to Fortnite and maybe I think Call of Duty Warzone was updated and people was playing that.
There's too many Juggernaut multiplayer games out there that people are playing with their friends that they're not going to waste their time. No offense to Doom, but like, they're not going to waste their time on Doom's multiplayer, which I think is why they kind of doubled down on this single player experience, and like they made an interesting, weird multiplayer mode that's like, okay, if people try it, if not, well,
yeah. So, any thoughts, Celeste? I'm sorry.
I've never played Doom in my life, so I am useless with this, but you guys are making excellent points, because I know it is a first-person shooter, and I don't really think of the Switch as being the ideal platform for a first-person shooter. And LaRon is making some excellent points in the chat. Like, how are they? He said, and it's hilarious, Nintendo Switch is seeing its own brand of shovelware now with these ports. Some games are just on there to pad the library.
I mean, yes and no. Like, to LeBron's point, I do feel like a lot of people are shoveling older games onto Switch just to like, our game's on Switch too, right? And like, it's becoming like a shovel. But there are great ports of games on Switch. Like, I would argue that The Witcher 3 port on Switch is one of the best third-party games on the system, period. I've played a majority of The Witcher 3 on Switch. It really itches that Assassin's Creed, Breath of the Wild.
Skyrim was really good on Switch too, to be honest.
And I don't know Laurent knows how to talk about Capcom. I'm like, Laurent, Capcom is a port. With Resident Evil, they released that for almost every system that's out there over and over and over again. So if it comes to like porting, I don't see it as shovelware. I think they're just testing to see if the Nintendo audience was talking about how they want to see more third party. Let's see what we could get out of that support, and sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's not.
I think this is where that cloud gaming stuff is coming in. I know we need to move on. I'm sorry, but like, I played that entire demo run of Control on Switch.
I'm thinking I'm buying it at the end of the month.
And it like I didn't have any hiccups. I didn't have any lag.
It was so good.
It was smooth. It felt better than when I played it on Xbox One.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I think that that's going to be a way that third-party games look at the Switch and say, hey, the system isn't powerful enough, but the cloud is. Let's see it. Let's explore. Let's see if we can do it this way. And I think Control is a great example of that. So.
And I want to see Hitman 3. Also, IOI Interactive could get it. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
So.
I also think like we've passed the honeymoon period of like, oh, let's buy every single thing that comes out on Switch. And I know there's still people out there like that, but like that phase for me ended in like 2018. You know, like I literally bought everything I could get my hands on Switch until like I forget the first game that I was like, I gotta pass on this. This is not. But I hit that. Ed, you're
still there.
Yeah. Well, I think Dan, you're in a different situation because you travel a lot, and I feel like you play the Switch in a lot different situations than we do, right? And Ed, you're just I don't even know where to start with you.
Oh my gosh.
Ed walks in a GameStop and he just says, "I'll have everything."
Yeah.
I'll take your finest video games.
Only on Nintendo, though, please.
Yeah,
only on Nintendo.
Which is funny.
It's that Will Smith meme where he's like, but it's just pointing at the Nintendo section.
But LeRon knows this, and Jesse knows this. Everybody knows that when I go to GameStop and I buy anything used, it's always Xbox or PlayStation. When it's Nintendo, I literally buy it. If it's digital, I'll buy it digital. Or if they sell it at the store, I'll buy it from the store. I do not do use for Nintendo at all.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to quickly get into this version 11.0 update. If you guys have your Nintendo Switch, you guys can do it. They have Nintendo Switch Online has been added to the home menu. This is a one-stop place for all things Nintendo Switch Online, so you could like sign up, get some information. They
play
also
Tetris 99.
Yeah.
You can now use the Save Data Cloud feature to automatically download backup save data onto another system. This is useful for folks who like to play on multiple systems. For example, if you own both a Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite system, members can turn on automatic downloads by going to the system settings, and they'll have directions right there. The trending feature has been added to users' pages. If you're wondering what games are trending with your friends, be sure to check it out. You can quickly send screenshots and gameplay videos taken by the picture button on your controller to your compatible smartphone. So a smart device, they break that down. And speaking of transferring screenshots and gameplay videos, you can now connect your Nintendo Switch to a computer with a compatible USB cable, copy screenshots and gameplay videos to the computer. And then you can also celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Super Mario Brothers series with user icons of Mario from past games in the series. And so you guys could do that. Everybody's still hoping. One last thing, you can now select Brazilian Portuguese as a system language. Hola.
Thank goodness, man. I need my Portuguese.
Ed, you know why they're doing this cloud transfer? Because Switch Pro is coming out in March.
Yes. I'm gonna say April is when the Switch Pro is coming out, because everything is like ending in March, right? All the Mario stuff is ending in March. They're getting that Switch Pro ready for some Metroid, some Zelda 35th anniversaries, maybe some, new Fire Emblem. That Monster Hunter game's coming out soon.
New Fire Emblem.
Just saying.
I can't even think about it.
Well, the Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light is already on my system. It's just waiting for release.
That game is rough, by the way. Oh boy, that
I
first
can't
one.
wait to play it. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. Let's just say we've come a long way in 30-something odd years with Fire Emblem, and I will play Three Houses again. By the way,
Oh, wow. I haven't started or anything, so but everybody, that has literally been our Femi news, and now it is time to get into our doc mode, which I gotta say, and I'm so excited. This is our first ever Pow Block Clubhouse featuring the Elite Block Agents.
wow,
Yes.
this is terrible. I regret my decision coming on the show now.
No, you must stay here.
I know. David, is that game over yet?
Scariest I've ever heard Ed sound.
I know.
Oh, wow. Yes, everybody, this is our quiz show. I am so excited. Dan, Celeste, and Corey are here with their buzzers, ready to answer some questions. So it's going to be broken up into 3 sections. We're going to get into our first section, and whoever gets the most points will be contestant number 1. The person who gets the second amount of points will be contestant number 2, and whoever gets the least amount of points will be contestant number 3.
You lose. You're out.
And then you would get your own individual questions, and then there will be
This sounds like a lot of work.
Final question. Yes, it's a lot of work, but our winner will receive a $10 eShop card, and one of our listeners who is connected to that winner will also win a $10 eShop card. So, are you guys ready?
No, but I'm gonna try.
Let's do a buzzer matchup so everybody knows.
Can I
whose
partner up
buzzer
with someone
goes
on
to
the
who.
panel? Can I just
No.
LaRon and I are tag teaming.
Oh,
No,
thanks,
Eric, you guys
Celeste.
have to get off
Appreciate
of Twitter.
that.
You guys can't be on Twitch.
Oh, I can't be on Twitch right now.
No, you Dan cannot be on Twitch. You
I
cannot
have to be. I'm running the live show.
You just can't look at the chat.
Yeah, just
Right.
open a new window. All right, so this
That's
will
my
be
buzzer.
this is my buzzer. Can you guys hear it?
Hold on, I gotta find mine now.
I'm really sorry for whoever's with me because I'm dumb.
Now, to break everything down, everybody, all the questions have multiple choice. So
geez.
it's not like
It's the worst.
you have to guess it right out. You have a chance to guess one of the multiple choice questions. So, are you guys ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's
I was
do
about
it.
to say exactly that.
Corey, what is your buzzer?
It's. Did you hear that?
Yes.
I heard it.
Okay.
I have to be. My buzzer has to be quiet because my kid is hopefully now sleeping.
Yes.
So
Everybody, we are in the press start portion of the quiz, and here we go. There's going to be 5 questions. They're going to be a point for each question. Question number 1. What does NES stand for when it comes to video games? Is it A, Nintendo Educational System, B, Nintendo Employment Sector, or C, Nintendo Entertainment System?
who won?
Corey.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Nintendo Entertainment System. C.
Correct. It is C.
Ha! Guys, I got the easy one. You guys suck.
Number 2. How many go-karts are there in the Legend of Zelda series? Is it A, 2, B, 5, or C, 9?
Hold on.
How
Addendum.
many what?
Hold on. Addendum. Hold on. I got a question. I need a clarification.
Let me ask the question first. Hold on one second. How many gold carts are there in the Legend of Zelda series? Is it A, 2, B, 5, or C, 9? Celeste.
2.
I'm sorry, that is not the correct answer.
Ooh, me.
Someone's got to buzz in.
If he gets it wrong, then I get this.
Corey.
I need a clarification before I answer this. Does this include discs? Or is it just carts?
Just carts.
5.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It is The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Link to the Past. I'm sorry. Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Zelda 2 has one also.
Yeah, Zelda 2.
Majora's Mask.
The original, the Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, I didn't know Ocarina of Time had a gold one.
Yeah, I have it. Boom.
Well, we know who the real Zelda fan is in here.
Mm-hmm. Not the one that works for a Zelda podcast.
Which you guys really should go check out. They have great episodes. And
no, they have fake gamer people over there. Don't even know gold cartridges.
You know what? Don't start that.
He's gonna fly to my defense.
Question number 3. Retro Studios is located in what state? Is it A, Texas, B, Seattle, or C, Michigan? Dan?
Texas.
Correct. Dan got it right.
Are you tracking this, Ed? Because I have not been paying attention to who's winning.
Corey has 2, Dan has 1.
Awesome.
So, number 4. Super Mario Brothers 2 is a reskin of what Japanese game? Is it A? Hold on. let me. Let me say the names. Is it A? Yumi Koju Doki Doki Panic. B. Hitoro no Fukatsu Topu Shikakurito. Or C. Masu Hata. Celeste.
Doki Doki Panic.
This A.
Buttons don't work. I need a new phone.
Masuta Hata. Hitoru no Fukatsu Topu Shikaruto is the Japanese version for Bionic Commando, and Masuta Hata is for Monster Hunter. So I love saying that.
Someone's showing off.
Okay, and our last question. Question 5.
What was that?
Oh,
I hit my desk. I'm so sorry. It sounded like a gong.
Nintendo didn't receive the official version of Double Dragon. Who did? Is it A, Panasonic, B, Sega, or C, PlayStation? Corey.
Sega.
That is correct.
Haha.
You cheated.
So, Corey has 3. Dan and Celeste have 1. So, we have to do a tie to break it.
Oh boy.
You're going down.
Not today, Celeste. Not today.
So wait, do I have to sit this one out?
You have to sit this one out.
Too good, guys. I have to sit this one out.
Kid Nick Eye was developed by who? Is it A, Data East, B, Irem, or C, Square?
I don't know what that is.
Kid Nick Eye.
It's not Square.
Kid Nick Eye was developed by who? A, Data East, B, Irem, or C, Square?
A?
Correct.
He had a little help from a friend
Who's my friend?
on Skype.
Okay. So Celeste, is our Block Agent 3, Dan is our Block Agent 2, and Corey is our Block Agent 1. So we're going to get into the second round. Now, this portion is our single questions for that particular person. So 2 questions will give you 1 point each. The second to last question, you can get a point, but also 2 bonus points if you get the question correct. And you get the second part of that third question with 2 points. So it's 1, 1 plus 2, which make 5 points. So Celeste, since you are up first, Dan and Corey, you do not have to answer for it. Now you can look at Twitch if you guys want to check the chat for Celeste's portion, but when your portion come out, you cannot check the comment section. So you ready, Celeste?
Yes.
And you don't need the buzzer for this one.
Oh, thank God.
It didn't even work.
Shovel Knight was developed and published by A. Yacht Club Games, B. Digital Devolver, or C. Tengen.
Digital Devolver?
And no. It was developed by Yacht Club Games.
Oh.
Shovel Knight. Okay. You still got a chance to come back. Brain Age, Train Your Brain was priced at what when re-released? Was it A, a free pack-in, B, $24.99, or C, $19.99?
It was repackaged? Because I played it. Oh gosh.
I'll repeat the question. Brain Age, Train Your Brain was priced at what when released? A, a free pack-in, B, $24.99, or C, $19.99?
It was free?
And no. It was C, $19.99. It was $20 when it came out. Our last question. 2 companies came from Konami. Who are they? Is it A, NEC and Hudson Soft, B, WayForward and Trade West, or C, Ultra and Treasure Games?
A.
And I'm sorry, Celeste, it was C, Ultra and Treasure Games. Hudson Soft was brought by Konami, and NEC is the company who made the TurboGrafx 16. So you did not win any points that round, but you are okay. You still have a chance to win when it comes to the final portion. So Dan, we will come to you. So if you are on Twitch, please, if you can hop off Twitch.
Not on Twitch, so don't worry about me.
Okay, well, here we go. What was the secret reveal of Samus at the end of Metroid? Was it A, Samus was an alien, B, Samus was a female, or C, Samus was an android?
Female.
Correct. Samus was a female. Moving on to the next question.
To lay that one up, Ed.
In the movie The Wizard, 2 products were revealed. Was it A, Ninja Gaiden and Double Dragon, B, Game Boy and Tetris, or C, the Power Glove in Super Mario Bros. 3?
Game Boy and Tetris.
And it was Power Glove in Super Mario Bros. 3.
I was going to go with that one, but I figured they were too far apart. And
Super Mario, the Power Glove was like, they was playing Rad Racer and the guy was driving it. And he was just like, the Power Glove. I love it. And then Super Mario Bros. 3 was the final game that they revealed because didn't nobody know it. It was the first time being shown for it. So but you still got 1 point. Last question. Sega bought an exclusive game to GameCube. What was it called? Was it A, Odama, B, Virtua Fighter Kids, or C, Sonic R?
Was Sonic R on GameCube?
I'll read it again. Sega brought an exclusive game to GameCube. What was it called? A. Odama. B. Virtua Fighter Kids. Or C. Sonic R.
Virtual Fighter Kids.
And
damn it.
It was Odama. Virtua Fighter Kids was for Sega Saturn.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So you did get 1 point. So now you are at 3 points. Corey's at 3 points. And Celeste is at 1 point. So you still got a chance to win. So now, Corey, we come to you. So please, if you are on Twitch, please, if you can hop off.
I already minimized the window.
Thank you.
It sounded like Eeyore saying that.
Hey, I read Eeyore. I read Eeyore books to my kid all the time. Eeyore is very depressing, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Especially the time when Pooh brings him an empty honey pot because Pooh ate all the honey out of the pot on his way over to give him that for his birthday. Man, that was depressing.
Okay, here we go. Who was the exclusive character in Soul Calibur 2 for GameCube? Was it A, Sheik, B, Roy, or C, Link?
I don't know, Ed. I think it's Link.
Correct.
You gave Celeste like the hardest questions, and you gave me and Dan like the layups.
I
feel so bad.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I did.
Hey, it was multiple choice. I thought so. Next question. Which game mixes simulation and 2D platforming?
Oh, jeez.
Is it A, Shining Force?
You don't even have to finish. It's ActRaiser.
Dang! I hate you. B, Parasite Eve, or C, ActRaiser. So that is correct. So, last question. Nintendo is known for some hit racing games. There is one, though, they are not. Is it A, Hang On, B, Uniracer, or C, Tubin?
I think it's Uniracer.
That is correct. It is Uniracer. Who was the creator and what platform was it on?
I have no idea. I think it was on Master System.
And why would Sega make Master System? Why would
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Go away. I don't like you.
Okay, so Corey's in the lead with 6 points. Dan has 3. Celeste has 1.
I feel like I should give Celeste like half of my points because she got the hardest questions.
that's okay. It's I'm really sorry for whoever's teamed up with me. I'll make it up to you. I'll bake you some food or something.
Okay. So this is the last portion of the quiz. Everybody got on their notepad to write this out?
Oh, I have to
Oh, your phone or anything? Or
let me get a
paper?
piece of paper here.
Oh, we have to write this stuff down, don't we?
You can type it in the phone. Are you guys ready? Just let me know when you're ready.
I suppose I'm ready.
Okay. Our final round for 5 points. Name 3 Nintendo first-party games that never got a sequel till this day. I'm going to say it again. Name 3 Nintendo first-party games that never got a sequel till this day.
So it never got a sequel ever.
It never got a sequel till this day. So, you guys have a minute.
Come on, Amiibo collection.
How many? Okay, how many? Can you tell us the number?
There's 3 games. You got to name 3 games.
There are only 3 games, or we have to name 3 games?
You have to name 3 games.
This.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know if I know the answer to this question. Hold on. Maybe I do.
sequel at all, or sequel just on?
It never got the game came out and it was only that one game. No sequel at all. No side game. Nothing.
What?
First party.
Question. What if it's a first party game, but it's licensed, and there was never a proper sequel published by Nintendo, but somebody else published a sequel or a prequel?
No, that does not count. It has to be a Nintendo first
So
party game.
these characters are only seen in one game ever.
What? Hold
It's only
on.
been in one game.
Question. Another question. What if this game was published by Nintendo and somebody else purchased said company who developed this game and remade the game, but the game never got a sequel?
Count. That does not count.
What do you mean it doesn't count? Which way doesn't it count?
It has to still be with Nintendo. They can't have they couldn't have remake it or anything on any other platform. This is literally Nintendo first party.
I don't like this.
I want you to know that I am pulling things out of my booty right now. Not literally.
That's that.
I wonder if LeBron got
There's
it.
that OnlyFans promotion again.
Wow. Okay.
Not so subtle promotion.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Guys,
No,
ready?
I'm not ready. Hold on. I'm still thinking. I need one
You have
more.
20 seconds.
I need one
20,
more.
19, 18,
Don't count. You're
17,
disrupting my
16.
concentration.
15, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, it's been past a minute, so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. Pins down. Celeste, what are your 3 games?
I wrote down 5.
Oh, you came up with that many? I was struggling to come up with 2.
We're not doing the list yet.
Well,
Okay.
the problem is I can't recall if some of these are first party games, so I'm probably wrong. Okay, I wrote down Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg for GameCube.
And
Mr. Nuts for Super Nintendo.
no.
Ice Climbers for Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yes.
Balloon
Good
Fight
one.
for Nintendo Entertainment System.
That's 2.
Nope, it got a sequel for Game Boy called Balloon Kids. I have it.
Are you making this up?
No, I swear to God.
And my last one, Wrath of the Black Manta, Nintendo Entertainment System.
No. So you only got one first party. So Black of the Wrath Ninja is a third party game. Sega made it, but Nintendo is not first party for Nintendo. Sega just made it for Nintendo GameCube. So I'm sorry, Celeste. You came up with 1 point, but thank you for playing. We send you love and hugs and everything. Dan, what is your 3 answers?
I had Excite Bike.
And
Really?
Yeah, it got a sequel on Nintendo 64, and it has 2 spin-off games, Excite Trucks and Excite Box for Wii.
yeah.
Way off. And Conker's Bad Fur Day.
That's what I was asking you about, Ed. If because Conker's Bad Fur Day got remade for Xbox when Xbox purchased Rare. That's what I was asking.
It did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also has a Game Boy game called Conker's 12 Tales, and it's a Game Boy game.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Dan. Does not count. You did not make it. Even if I did counter that game, it didn't make.
Look at my knowledge. Just I sound like Ed. I need to stop. I'm sorry.
So Corey.
All right, I came up with 4. Ice Climbers was 1. Eternal Darkness was 1. Nintendo Land was 1, and Diddy Kong Racing was 1.
Congratulations. You did name all 5. So
I only named 4, so
They had the Banjo Racing on Game Boy Advance.
yeah, you could. I was thinking of Eternal Darkness, Codename Steam, and
oh yeah, Codename Steam.
Guys.
Oh, Eternal Darkness.
Yes. Sorry. So Corey came out with 11 points. Dan came out with 3. Yeah, Dan came up with 3 points. And Celeste came up with 1. But thank you guys for playing. The person who is attached to Corey will receive $10 in eShop card. And Corey, you will receive your eShop card of $10. So
I got paid to be on this episode, guys. How about that?
So you guys can go back onto the Twitch channel and check out the chat.
By the way, Celeste, you clearly didn't have your Twitter chat open because I was giving you the answers to all your questions.
No, because I'm a good little Southern belle and I don't cheat.
Corey,
I'm sorry about your Twitter chat then, because it's just fan full of answers to the questions I'm just asking you.
I'm gonna open it tomorrow morning and be like, what the?
Why did Celeste only get answers? What about me?
She was losing.
You're not supposed to be cheating.
I had a handicap.
I wasn't cheating. I was helping.
You're not supposed to help the other contestant that's on the show.
Well, if it's any consolation, I didn't even know he was doing it, so it was pointless.
Literally pointless.
So yeah, I'm gonna wake up at like 5:30 tomorrow. I'm gonna open Twitter. I'm going to look at my messages, and I'm gonna be like, "What the bleep is Corey talking about?"
Then be like, "Oh, we have to do this." So, yes, everybody, that has been our first ever Pow Block Clubhouse quiz show with our elite block agents. Guys, thank you for doing this. I'm so excited that I finally got to do a game show portion on the show with you guys. Congratulations, Corey, on winning.
That was fun. Good idea, Ed.
Yes.
It was fun. It made my day a lot better.
Yes, and I didn't want to do it Jeopardy where everybody think, because some people might be like, "Oh, that's unfair." He's putting like, no, some of this stuff. It's a quiz show, so I want to make it easier for you guys for it. So hopefully you guys who are watching this episode or who are listening, hopefully you guys can figure out the answers and enjoy it. We will be doing another one, so I cannot wait for you guys to check out that second one. But we're going to get to the last portion of the show, and that's playing with power. So, Corey, since you've been gone for so long, what have you been playing with power?
I mean, I haven't really been playing a lot. I played the first couple hours of Age of Calamity, which the game itself is like, it's fine, but the story is like really hooked me. So I'm like all in to finish this thing. I mean, I was gonna finish it anyway because it's Zelda, but it's like it's been nice to have that kind of thoughtless game because I've been playing a lot of Destiny and like grinding out this garbage for Destiny and trying to build a raid ready character and try to find all like masterwork all my gear. It's been nice to have like this other game where I can just smash A or B or Y and just like take out thousands of guys with one hit. And I'm like, yeah, this is fun. So that's all I've really been playing. There's nothing like exciting. You know, I know Age of Calamity has been a big topic in the group chat and on this show for a couple weeks now. So, or a week and a half or so. So.
Yes, me and David have been nice. We have tried not to bring any spoilers or anything to it. So, is that all?
Yeah,
that's that.
That's it's all it's worth talking about at least.
All right, Dan, what have you been playing with power?
I've been playing a lot of Age of Calamity. I'm in the middle of chapter 3 right now. And it's a little overwhelming with how many side quests there are because I'm one of those people who wants to just complete everything. Mm-hmm. It's a cool game. It's like, you guys know John Cartwright. I think he's not on Game Explain anymore, but he tweeted, he's like, it's so weird being nostalgic for a 3-year-old game. And that's exactly how I feel with like the sound effects and the characters. And it's really cool to like scratch the surface of the champions' personalities and story. And it's really cool. So I'm enjoying Age of Calamity right now, even though Warriors style games aren't necessarily for me. I'm also playing Dragon Quest XI. I gave that game a second chance a little while ago. I'm glad I did. I just got to a cool plot twist, so it's a lot of fun. And a lot of Tetris 99. It's that one game I can just play over and over and over and keep trying at. So Tetris 99 will never die for me.
Yes. Celeste, what are you playing with Power?
Not as much as you would think for having a week off last week, but I've checked Animal Crossing every day. I actually, to relax, I picked up Happy Home Designer again. That's like the game that never ends. If you guys remember it, it's an Animal Crossing game where you get to design people's homes, and
yeah,
they have goofy requests. Like someone told me, "I want to live in a garbage can." You make everything a dump, so it's really fun. It's not just these elaborate actual homes. Sometimes they want to live in a construction site, so it's a lot of fun. Dan, I thought of you because I started 3 houses. I picked the Black Eagles.
Yes.
And I died in the first Mockbot battle.
Did you do it on hard or classic?
This mode they have.
Nice.
To be fair, I did too.
The mock battle is actually pretty tough, especially with the Black Eagles, because they have like the slowest characters. So the mock battle is always going to be like really tough, especially if you hadn't played before.
Yeah.
Golden Deer is I always recommend Golden Deer for first time players.
I feel like that's I always feel like the Golden Deer is like, I guess if you were to have like a quote unquote canon story, I feel like the Golden Deer is like what everybody considers canon for Fire Emblem.
Yeah, and it's kind of it has like the best viewpoint of the story that happens in the game.
Dang it.
To not get into any spoilers, but I think if you play Golden Deer first and then like Black Eagle second, then you get kind of a full experience there.
I picked the Black Eagles because they had the most attractive looking characters.
I know that's how I picked it. I'm not gonna lie.
These are aesthetically pleasing characters. Well,
somebody's got to romance Dorothea, and it's not going to be a blue boogaloo guy. You know, it's got to.
I don't know. They kind of remind me of that band with Josh Homme, the Eagles of Death Metal. He's the front man for Queens of the Stone Age, and I like Queens of the Stone Age, so I picked the Black Eagles. I don't know, but after I lost that mock battle, I think I literally said out loud, "Oh, so this is how it's gonna be." On the easiest mode.
It's hard. That game is hard, especially like the last quarter of that game. In the last battle is just like. It took me a whole week to finish that last battle because it was so difficult, and I was kind of underleveled because I was kind of powering through it, and I was like, I can do it. I just got to be smart, right? And then I just no, it was not good.
I've been playing it on maddening mode, and it's getting real tough.
Is it maddening?
It was. The mock battle was.
LaRon says, Dan, I gotta say, I am enjoying your recommendation of Fire Emblem. Celeste, let Dan know I said that.
Awesome. LaRon will talk some Fire Emblem soon.
Cool. I'm glad he didn't listen to the 3 months of episodes that I was just pouring all over that game. Thanks, LaRon.
And we picked the same house because we're cool.
Black Eagles it's a good house. Actually, I think it's like the worst house. I think is.
Did Celeste ever? Thank you, Dusty, my friend and coworker. Did Celeste ever get through the Resident Evil remakes? No, because I am a little weenie, but I watched Let's Plays so I could find out how different they are from the originals. Because he and I talked about them because we're big into the lore, and he beat them early on.
Well, let me jump in. I'm playing Cottrell and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. This is Detective Layden. for Switch. Was kind of one part of the Professor Layton series. Playing that, really enjoying it, getting through the puzzles. Finished Foregone. The update has happened, so there is a new game plus. So I'm running through that. Was getting my tail handled by the boss, but when I learned the patterns and everything, I ended up being it and thoroughly enjoyed it for it. It's kind of like on my Game of the Year nominations. I really enjoyed it. Finished a game called Legend of the Skyfish. It's like 45 levels, small kind of dungeon levels. It's almost like a Zelda game. Easy not platforming, easy like way to get through the mazes, and you only fight 3 bosses. So it's not really long. It's probably take about 2 hours to get through. Finish Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Wow. Soundtrack is probably, it got a nomination for best soundtrack of the year. Gameplay, story, like it really gets you emotional into this game. I put the controller down. It was just like, I love this, and now I'm more. And everybody who's finished the game has jumped into playing Breath of the Wild. Yes, everybody, I will be finishing Breath of the Wild. I know. And then I did say in our Twitch chat, our Twitter chat, that I said I gotta finish my list of 2020 games and Breath of the Wild. So I am going to be working on that. I'm glad that I got Age of Calamity out. There's a lot of side quests that I need to do, but I won't put that on hold. And getting back into Breath of the Wild.
I hope you beat it before May when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out.
Well, maybe I'll pick up Age of Calamity by then. I'm hoping to get it around Christmas.
I am definitely playing Breath of the Wild again after playing Age of Calamity. It made me miss Breath of the Wild so much.
Me and David, we were having our chat, and we think what happens in Age of Calamity with some certain things is probably going to be in Breath of the Wild too. Like, and when you I say, if anyone who has finished Age of Calamity, or when you finish it, watch that Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, and it probably would change your perspective. I still agree with you, Corey, that I think we're still going to get 3 games. Celeste, I think there is a possibility of what we talked about when it comes to the Triforce. So it's going to be entertaining. I will say that.
I took off my headphones.
Oh, no, I said...
He didn't spoil anything.
No, I said when we had that conversation of Breath of the Wild 2 and the Triforce, that might play a part in this series. So that, and when you play Age of Calamity, when you get through it, you'll see why. But it won't be anything too big with that.
Some people are saying they're surprised. I have not read any spoilers. I just see general statements on Twitter where people are saying, I'm surprised with the direction they took. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. I've seen some things where it's like, I mean, I don't know. I didn't see any spoilers, but just maybe this isn't like the game that you thought it was going to be at the end. But that's just what I heard. So,
I played a little bit of Penny Punching Princess. It's so funny. It's a nice, cool game. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and played more of Evergate. Me and Dan have a conversation. So relaxing. Just it's
such
good.
A chill game. I love that game, man.
It looks cute. Oh my god, she's so cute.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Like, I love the level designs and just the whole platform puzzle aspect. That's my kind of game all the way. I loved it.
Yes. Played last but not least Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, getting a little bit more into that. I did my first simulation of making rice, of like doing gardening stuff, but I need to get back into playing that. But Breath of the Wild is my goal right now, because I am playing something on PlayStation 4, and I am doing something on soon getting back into my Xbox One, because I want to get my 2020 games ready for a discussion for next year, and I need to be ready for Cyberpunk for for when it comes out. And so then I might be joining you depending on how my schedule is. I'm probably going to be joining you for the watch party for the Game Awards. So we shall see how that all plays out. But everybody, that has been Nintendo Pow Block. Thank you guys for joining us. Corey, where can we find you at?
You can find me at I am Corey in HD on Twitter and Instagram. And if you are into Destiny and Xbox, you should check out Tower Casuals and Arsenal X, the Xbox podcast.
Yes, Celeste, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Fairy Crypt. I'm also with Boss Rush Games. Ed and I, along with our friend Billy from the Retrovaniacs podcast, we have Talk the Walk. If you like walking simulators, Dan, David Lasby, and I have Band. If you want to talk about controversial media, that's a lot of fun. And I'm also with Another Zelda podcast.
Yay! Yes, and everybody, we are playing for Talk the Walk. What Remains of Edith Finch. We are recording our episode this week.
Everybody's going to the Rapture.
Everybody's going to the Rapture. Sorry. Wrong game. Sorry. Everybody's going to the Rapture. We are playing that game for our discussion this coming Sunday by the time you guys watched it. So we're going to be discussing that game. But if you want to join up also, we are playing Gree for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 and PC. So you guys can play that. It is on part of the Nintendo eShop sale. So if you don't have it there, you can go ahead and grab it. It's about a 3-hour game. Really, I advise you guys to really pick this game up and give it a try. It is going to be a different discussion than we normally do when it comes to Talk the Walk. You can also check me out on Twitter at that retro code. You can check out Recap here on Boss Rush Games, and also check out Boss Rush Podcast here on Boss Rush Games. Check out our writing, our website. Follow us on Twitter at Boss Rush Games, and you can email the show at powblock. Is that right, Corey? And Nintendo Pow Block, or is it Pow Block?
It's Nintendo Pow Block at gmail.com.
Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to remember the top of our head. And we would get that eShop card out to the winner. That and Corey, once again, congratulations. Everybody, have a great week, have a great weekend, and we will see you next time on Nintendo Pow Block. Woohoo! Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.